Today, I didn't really have anything particular in mind, but as it comes from time to time, it was actually on today's morning when I realized something really important, at least to me. And now I would like to share it with you. I used to do these morning warm ups not so long ago, and for some weird reason, I have developed this severe rib pain here on my side. And because of that, my doctor essentially recommended to me that I should stop doing these exercises for at least some time before the pain starts to fade away. So I stopped doing them. I stopped doing basically anything, and I just mainly focused on my recovery. And as I've mentioned, it was on today's morning when I moved back from our bedroom to our living room that the first thing that caught my attention was actually our exercise mat that we have here. And I said to myself, well, since you're already here and it's still a bit too early to start doing anything work to start doing anything work related, why don't you just do something, anything, even if it's just one rep, one simple rep. So I took it out, I rolled it out here on the floor, and although I've done a much simpler version than what I'm used to, uh, after all this time that I haven't really been able to do anything, it was still pretty challenging for me. But before I knew, it was 5 minutes later, and I have felt much better than what I did prior to that warm up. And it was in that moment when I was like, oh, you've already experienced times like these. And I really want this to be another reminder for me because I believe that it is at those times that we really need to cultivate the art of showing up. It is something that's been talked about by Mr. James Clear and his book Atomic Habits, primarily. So if you're interested in hearing more about that, do check out his book. Well, recently I have listened to another YouTuber who had all sorts of amazing insights, but one of them especially reminded me of this topic and today's phenomenon that I have experienced. And it was something along the lines of you don't necessarily need to have the confidence to do anything. You just need to have to you just need to have the physical ability to do the physical thing. And this statement can be taken from all sorts of perspectives, so be aware of that. But one of the last things that are coming to my mind right now is something that Mark Manson talks about. I sincerely hope that it is him. If it's not, please excuse me. But he talks about something that's called the do something principle. And it basically revolves around the idea of an action preceding the motivation. We tend to believe that we need to be motivated first to do anything, but As it turns out, it's quite the opposite. So, this is just a quick reminder for me and perhaps also for you. So, yeah, that's basically what I wanted to share today. Off I go, and yeah, till next time, take care.